Imagine launching into the vast unknown, crossing the final frontier, and making history with each countdown. SpaceX, the brainchild of visionary entrepreneur Elon Musk, has revolutionized space travel, transforming what was once science fiction into reality. Today, we're diving deep into the top 10 SpaceX missions, each a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of the stars. Number 10. CRS-1 Commercial Resupply Service. Date: October 8, 2012. Significance: first official cargo resupply mission to the ISS and NASA's CRS contract. Details: CRS-1 marked a pivotal moment for SpaceX, transitioning the company from experimental flights to regular missions as a key partner in NASA's ISS operations. The mission began with the launch of the Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral, Florida, carrying the Dragon spacecraft loaded with essential supplies and scientific experiments. Shortly after liftoff, one of the 9 engines on the Falcon 9 rocket shut down prematurely. Despite this setback, the mission continued successfully, thanks to the Falcon 9's built-in engine-out capability. This incident demonstrated SpaceX's resilience and ability to handle unexpected challenges in spaceflight, bolstering confidence in their technology. Dragon completed a series of precise maneuvers to dock with the ISS, where it delivered around 1,000 pounds of cargo critical for the station's operations. The mission also underscored the importance of private-public partnerships in advancing space exploration, with SpaceX playing a vital role in sustaining the ISS. After unloading its cargo, Dragon was loaded with return materials, including scientific samples, and successfully returned to Earth on October 28, 2012. CRS-1 was a significant achievement, proving SpaceX's reliability and setting the stage for future missions, including crewed flights. This mission solidified SpaceX's reputation as a leader in the space industry and an essential partner in NASA's space exploration efforts. Number 9. SES-8. Date: December 3, 2013. Significance: first geostationary transfer mission. Details: the launch of the SES-8 satellite was a critical milestone for SpaceX, marking its first successful geostationary transfer mission. Geostationary orbits are vital for many commercial satellites, such as those used for communications, and achieving this orbit requires precise timing and complex maneuvers. The mission involved the Falcon 9 rocket launching from Cape Canaveral, Florida, with the objective of placing the SES-8 satellite into a geostationary transfer orbit, a highly elliptical orbit that requires precise burns to gradually adjust the satellite's position until it reaches its final fixed orbit above the Earth's equator. The success of SES-8 was particularly significant because it demonstrated SpaceX's ability to perform these delicate maneuvers, a capability that is crucial for commercial satellite operations. To achieve the geostationary transfer orbit, the Falcon 9's second stage had to perform a series of burns, each carefully timed and executed to gradually raise the satellite's orbit. This required an advanced understanding of orbital mechanics and highlighted SpaceX's growing expertise in handling more complex space missions. By successfully completing this mission, SpaceX proved it could meet the stringent requirements of commercial customers, solidifying its position as a competitive force in the global satellite launch market. SES-8 opened the door for future commercial contracts, allowing SpaceX to expand its operations and secure its role as a major player in the space industry. Number 8. Falcon Heavy Test Flight. Date: February 6, 2018. Significance: maiden flight of the Falcon Heavy rocket. Details: the Falcon Heavy test flight was a monumental event in space exploration, marking the debut of the most powerful operational rocket in the world at the time. This mission was not just a demonstration of SpaceX's engineering prowess, but also a bold statement about the future of space travel. The Falcon Heavy is essentially 3 Falcon 9 first stages trapped together, resulting in a total of 27 Merlin engines that generate over 5 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. This immense power allows the Falcon Heavy to carry heavy payloads into orbit, making it a game-changer for deep space missions and heavy lift tasks. The test flight's payload was Elon Musk's personal Tesla Roadster, an unconventional and imaginative choice that captured the public's imagination. The image of the red sports car with a mannequin, dubbed Starman, in the driver's seat, floating through space with Earth in the background, quickly became iconic. The Roadster was sent on a trajectory towards Mars orbit, symbolizing SpaceX's ambitions for interplanetary travel. One of the most remarkable aspects of this mission was the simultaneous landing of two of the Falcon Heavy side boosters back at Cape Canaveral. This feat of engineering and precision was a stunning visual and a significant milestone in SpaceX's goal of making rockets reusable. The third core, however, missed its landing on the drone ship in the Atlantic Ocean, reminding everyone of the challenges involved in such complex operations. Despite this, the Falcon Heavy test flight was a resounding success. It demonstrated SpaceX's capability to handle heavy lift missions and set the stage for future endeavors, including potential missions to the Moon and Mars. The successful flight of Falcon Heavy opened new possibilities for both commercial and government space missions, reinforcing SpaceX's position as a leader in the aerospace industry. Number 7. Crew Dragon Demo 1 SPX DM1. Date: March 2, 2019. Significance: the first uncrewed test flight of the Crew Dragon spacecraft. Details: this mission was a critical milestone in NASA's Commercial Crew program. The Crew Dragon successfully docked with the ISS, demonstrating its capability to safely transport astronauts. The success of Demo 1 brought SpaceX one step closer to returning human spaceflight to US soil. The Crew Dragon's autonomous docking capability was a key feature tested during this mission. Unlike the earlier Dragon cargo spacecraft, which required the ISS's robotic arm to berth, the Crew Dragon can dock itself, reducing the need for manual intervention and increasing mission safety. Can you believe what SpaceX has achieved so far? And the most exciting missions are still ahead. If you're loving this deep dive, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future space adventures. There's so much more to explore, so let's keep going. Number 6. CRS-21. Date: December 6, 2020. Significance: the first mission to use the upgraded Dragon 2 spacecraft for cargo resupply. Details: CRS-21 was a landmark mission that introduced the enhanced Dragon 2, designed for both cargo and crew missions. The mission highlighted SpaceX's continuous innovation and improvement in spacecraft technology, ensuring the reliability and efficiency of ISS resupply missions. The Dragon 2 spacecraft, also known as Dragon V2 or Crew Dragon, features significant upgrades over its predecessor, including increased payload capacity and enhanced reusability. CRS-21 also marked the first time two Dragon capsules were docked to the ISS simultaneously, demonstrating the versatility and capacity of SpaceX's fleet. Number 5. STARLINK 1. Date: May 23, 2019. Significance: the launch of the first batch of 60 Starlink satellites. Details: Starlink 1 marked the beginning of SpaceX's ambitious project to create a global broadband network. The successful deployment of 60 satellites demonstrated SpaceX's ability to deploy large satellite constellations, aiming to provide high-speed internet access worldwide, including remote and underserved areas. The Starlink project aims to deploy thousands of small satellites in low Earth orbit (LEO) to create a mesh network providing internet coverage. Each satellite weighs approximately 260 kilograms and features a flat panel design. The rapid deployment and operational success of these satellites have brought SpaceX closer to achieving global internet coverage, potentially transforming internet accessibility. Number 4. Crew Dragon Demo 2 SPX DM2. Date: May 30, 2020. Significance: the first crewed flight of the Crew Dragon spacecraft. Details: astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley became the first astronauts to launch from American soil in nearly a decade. This historic mission not only validated SpaceX's Crew Dragon for human spaceflight, but also marked the return of crewed launches to the US, reducing dependency on Russian Soyuz rockets. The Demo 2 mission tested all aspects of the Crew Dragon, from launch and docking to re-entry and recovery. The successful splashdown and recovery in the Gulf of Mexico marked the first water landing for American astronauts since Apollo-Soyuz in 1975. This mission's success paved the way for regular crewed missions to the ISS under NASA's Commercial Crew Program. Number 3. Inspiration 4. Date: September 15, 2021. Significance: the first all-civilian spaceflight. Details: Inspiration 4 was a groundbreaking mission that featured an entirely civilian crew, making history as the first commercial astronaut mission. The mission aimed to raise funds and awareness for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, showcasing the potential for space tourism and the democratization of space travel. The crew of Inspiration 4 included Mission Commander Jared Isaacman, a billionaire entrepreneur, Haley Arsenault, a physician assistant and childhood cancer survivor, Dr. Shane Proctor, a geoscientist and analog astronaut, and Chris Sembrowski, a data engineer and U.S. Air Force veteran. The mission included scientific research and outreach activities, highlighting the diverse potential of civilian space missions. Number 2. CRS-7. Date: June 28, 2015. Significance: a mission failure that led to significant advancements. Details: Although CRS-7 ended in failure due to a structural anomaly, it played a crucial role in SpaceX's development. The incident led to a comprehensive investigation and significant design improvements in the Falcon 9 rocket, enhancing its reliability and safety for future missions. The CRS-7 failure was caused by a faulty strut in the rocket's second stage, which led to the destruction of the Dragon spacecraft and its cargo. This failure highlighted the importance of rigorous testing and quality control. SpaceX's response included redesigning the struts and implementing stricter quality assurance measures, contributing to the high success rate of subsequent missions. Number 1. Falcon 9 Flight 20. Date: December 21, 2015. Significance: the first successful landing of the Falcon 9 first stage. Details: Falcon 9 Flight 20 was a historic mission that marked the first time a rocket's first stage landed back on Earth after delivering its payload to orbit. This achievement demonstrated the viability of reusable rockets, drastically reducing the cost of space travel and setting a new standard for the industry. The successful landing took place at Landing Zone 1, LZ-1, at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. This mission proved the feasibility of recovering and reusing rockets, a cornerstone of SpaceX's strategy to lower the cost of space access. Since then, SpaceX has refined its landing techniques, achieving numerous successful landings on both land and drone ships and reusing first stages for multiple missions. From pioneering cargo resupply missions to making history with the first all-civilian spaceflight, SpaceX has continually pushed the boundaries of what's possible in space exploration. These top 10 missions represent not just technological achievements, but the spirit of innovation and the drive to make humanity a multiplanetary species. As we look to the future, SpaceX's journey promises even more exciting milestones and the continued transformation of space travel. Thank you for joining us on this journey through SpaceX's most remarkable missions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth explorations of the wonders of space.